called the wall is. There's so many graffitied places around here. Oh, hang on. We got somebody popping in here. We'll get him in. There we go. Yeah, I don't quite know where the place called the wall is. There's so many graffitied places around here. There we go. Yeah, there's all that kind of graffiti all over the place. Some is really nice art.
Hello, Wayne.
There we go. And hello there, Ranulph. I can see you.
There's a bit of a lag, echoey thing.
Hello there, Ranulph. I can see you. Oh, wait a minute. I think someone has a YouTube. Maybe do you have it up on YouTube also? Or, I mean,
No.
hang on. Maybe it's me. Oh, wait a minute. I think. Yeah, there is an echo, like a 20-second delay. Do you have it up on YouTube also? Or why would that be?
Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone now. There we go.
Sorry about that. It was my fault.
What was it? So we know how does it do that? What was it?
I was watching a program called The Secret Vault, and I had YouTube on, and I forgot to switch it off.
I got it. Okay. There's Marshall.
Hello, Marshall.
Hello.
Yeah, put a face to the typing.
Wow, you got a great big wall of stickers behind you there. Cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So let me just see here. Are the laws for the? Let me just ask you this, Ranulph. The laws for in Canada anyway, 30 more months, then I can't even take my drone in the air unless I have this ID controller on it. The big
we haven't got any laws like that yet.
Oh, wow. Okay. They give you 30 more months. Any drone that's ever sold in Canada after that date has to have this electronic unit built in it. DJI cannot, or whoever, cannot sell a drone without this ID controller inside it. And my drone doesn't have that, but I'm forced to pay money to add it onto my drone in 30 months. And what that does is sends a signal to the FAA, which is the aeronautics people here in North America, and they can tell where my drone is in the air, what speed it's going, what altitude, can tell everything, and they can also tell where my controller is. They can tell where I'm standing.
Wow.
Wow. Big Brother's spying on you.
Yeah. Like, I don't care if they know where my drone is. I mean, I don't care about that. I don't want somebody that hates drones to know that, hey, this guy's standing over there in the bushes flying his drone, and I hate drones, and I'm going to go over there and, kick his ass because I don't like drones.
We'll blow your head off with a gun.
Yeah, I mean...
Well, you don't know, do you?
No, already when I fly my drone and I'm trying to bring it home, and some people walk by, I can tell some people don't like that already. They're giving me the eye, and some people love it, so you don't know who.
I flew past a farm and my drone disconnected from the controller, and the drone was hovering in the air, and I was trying to get it back. And this farmer started screaming at me, effing and blinding, cursing at me. He said, "Get that effing thing away from this effing."
Yeah. You know how you talk to people like that? The same way.
No, I was really polite back to him because I thought I'm not going to let him get away with it. So I talked back really politely to him.
Oh.
Did you get your drone?
I told him to stop getting angry.
Did you get your drone
Ron,
back?
I don't know if that's Ron. I don't know if that's a Canadian law. I think it's a United States law also. It's the FAA. I think the FAA is North America. Any drone that's over 250 grams has to have this. I forget what it's called. It's an ID unit built in it, so they can't even sell a drone here without that unit built in it.
Yes, I did get my drone back.
So anybody with a cell phone, anybody with a smartphone can get the signal. So if people are walking along, and they can just go to the FAA website and look up drones in my area, and it'll show a map where it is, and it'll show a map of a dot showing where the person is standing. So somebody walking by with their phone can just say, I don't like that, and then he can look at his phone and find out where you are. I mean, needless to say, there's going to be a lot of people flying illegally. They're not going to have that thing on their drone. I'm not going to buy one to put on my drone. I hopefully sell it before that time, or I'm just grounded. I can't fly that drone.
You can't blame people for flying illegally because the regulations are getting stupid.
That was one of the best hobbies to ever come along. You know, it got all the RC cars off the ground and in the air, and having fun, and they take that away. I mean, there's still RC cars that are on the ground, but I mean that's all you could do before that. Or in the olden days, you had airplanes that were tethered with a line, and you'd go in circles.
Yeah, I used to have one of those. It used to make me dizzy.
I mean, when they say in 30 months, they say yes, you can fly your Mavic Pro, but in a designated area. If you want to fly without one of those IDE things. Now, the designated area might be a football field that they say you can, you can fly there, or a baseball field or something big enough. But who wants to fly a Mavic Pro in a football field stadium? What's there? You're going to fly in circles or what? That's not meant for that.
There's no point. The reason to have a drone is to go and get some fantastic video footage, so you can show everybody what you've just been doing, not to fly around a football field.
Yeah. I mean, they don't put beautiful cameras on these drones to just fly in circles. You buy one of those, what do you call those quads, those racing quads for that stuff, if you want to fly in circles and go around things. But these Mavics are...
They set up a course, don't they, with the FPV, and they go around a course and go through loops and stuff.
Yeah. Looks like a lot of fun. I just don't have the dexterity for that. But like my drone is meant to fly slow. I can't even flip it over. It won't. It can't turn fast enough. My drone though is hacked. It's got the software on it, but an older version, because the newer versions don't allow you to hack it. So right now, I don't send any signal back to DJI at all. When I fly, it doesn't send it. I can fly right at an airport. Before, there was a 5.5 kilometer radius around an airport where if I was within that, my drone wouldn't even turn on. I could turn the controller on, turn the drone on, but I pull the sticks, the motors won't even come on. The minute I move out of that distance, then it starts. And if I'm in the air and fly towards that barrier, the drone just stops in midair, won't go any farther. That's it. So I don't know how now I can, because it's hacked, I can fly anywhere I want to, which I don't do though anyways. I mean, I don't fly where I'm usually not supposed to. I don't know about flying over like cities. Can you fly over people's houses and parking lots and buildings? I thought you weren't allowed to do that.
I can with the Mini 2, but I can't with the Mavic 2 Zoom or Pro or Phantoms. Anything over 250 grams.
Yeah, I don't think I can here either. But you notice a lot of my videos, I'm flying, over a park, but I'm so far away that I'm flying over houses and like people. Not crowds of people, but there's people walking around down there.
Well, that's why I bought the Mini 2s, because I can fly over my village if I wanted to. I could fly over a town because it's under 250, you see.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry to hear about that, Ron. Your Phantom 3s were a beautiful drone when they first came out.
Still are. One of my first drones was a Phantom 3.
Yeah, no, they still are. They still have good cameras in those things.
Mm. Is it still small?
Now, okay, because Amazon and a few other companies, I think there's a list of 10 of them, that want to deliver their packages by uh, uh, drone, that's why they're cracking down. They don't want to have drones just flying around haphazardly anywhere. So believe me, I don't know how long it's going to take, but before long, they're going to restrict all drones, even under 250. So I would, if you're going to get drone, buy an under 250 drone like a DJI. Unfortunately, in my opinion, at the moment, makes the best drones that are out there. Although now with the new laws, you can believe it that there's going to be a lot of new drones coming out that are under 250 that can do like amazing tricks. Their cameras will be phenomenal. They'll be able to just fly kind of like without a controller. It'll avoid things, and
Yeah, if they can bring the camera technology up to its best, you'll get drones smaller than the Mini 2.
yeah,
Well, in another
like
3 years.
Casey. You know Casey Neistat at all? He's one of the top YouTuber guys.
I don't know.
Anyway, he did a video on drones, and the Skydio 2 is one of those drones that you don't need a controller. You just throw it up in the air, and you can run along or drive or use a bicycle, and it knows the terrain all around it, 360 degrees. So it can avoid trees. If you hide behind a tree for a moment, it'll stand there, and then it'll follow you no matter where you go. But a Mavic can't do that.
No, the
But he
Skydio
said,
2, what a lot of people want with the Skydio 2 is a better controller.
yeah, but because that's what his complaint was. He said, yes, it can avoid all the stuff, and it can follow you through bushes and trees and under the bridges and all kinds of stuff, but he can't put the camera where he wants it to be. That's what a Mavic does. You can put that camera wherever you want, where you can't go by walking, and video some beautiful it doesn't have to be high up, it can be low down. Like, how can you get right in front of a waterfall? You can't walk there. You can put a drone right in front of there and have a beautiful scenery. But a Skydio, you can't do that with a Skydio.
So the DJI, the Mavic 2 doesn't have the follow.
Oh yeah, Mavic 2. All the mini Mavics have excellent stuff. They can do all kind, some better than the Mavic Pro. They have what do you call built-in things. They can do circles and around you and boomerang and
okay.
all kinds of things.
The Mini 2 hasn't got active track on it.
It's the Mini 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's what I heard. Thank you.
Yeah, active track. It has it on mine.
Yeah.
I can drive 30 some miles an hour in my van, and it'll follow along. So It's pretty good. My drone can only go, I think, 25, 26 miles an hour on normal mode, and then there's a, what do you call it, a booster mode. It goes a little faster, but other than that, it's a beautiful drone. I just hate to get rid of it, but I don't want to. I think they're going to say something like $50 to put this IDE thing or the ID thing in there, and it adds another weight again. You have to strap it onto the outside somewhere.
Is it a one-time $50 thing payment?
Well, yeah. Well, see there again. Now, in Canada, other countries are different. In Canada, if you have one drone, you really should register it. Mine, it happens to be registered. It costs you $5 to register a drone. It costs you $10 to take a test. If you fail a test, you can do it again, but it costs you another $10. So it costs you $15 in all to get your kind of a pilot's license plus register your drone. Now, if you have two drones, that serial number goes with, like, you have to you don't have to register each one. It goes with all your drones. Like you're a pilot for all your drones. Some other countries, you must pay for each individual drone you have, which is bad. I think Australia, to pay, not insurance, but to what do you call that? Just before you get insurance, to register your vehicle is, I forget what they said, like £2, let's say. To register your drone was £15.
Wow.
It costs you 5 times more money to register a drone than it does for your motor vehicle. Man. And this guy was not, he was looked at by the authorities there for flying one of those tiny little round drones that are probably this big around in his own backyard. They came and talked to him about it. So they're really clamping down. And yes, when I fly my Mavic even today, I know I'm flying where I'm not supposed to, but
who doesn't?
I'm not doing it because I can get away with it. It's because I want to be there to get that shot, and it just happens to be, like you're not supposed to fly over railroads or something, or highways. So I just fly along the highway, right above it. It looks nice. So you're not supposed to do that.
Don't forget, you can click to put some of the comments on your screen on the chat. You just press on somebody's comment and it'll come up on your screen.
Oh, which one do you want to see?
I'm just saying, if you want to put anybody's comment on the screen, you just click on it.
Can you guys see the comments over there?
I can.
Yep.
You can? Oh, okay. So you can see them.
Yeah.
But if I wanted to, I could go poof, and then there's a comment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Well, what's the benefit? If you can read it over on the side, why would I put it on the screen?
Maybe it was maybe it's a topic that we're discussing, or a question.
Oh yeah, like a highlight. Highlight of some sort.
Or it just makes people know that you're acknowledging them.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, right. Because some guys aren't on panel. They they can't type in every few minutes and what they're.
Well, some people like to see their name up on the screen. Sometimes I forget when I'm doing my live stream. I forget to do it. But,
see, the biggest thing is, excuse me, people like to see their name online, and they like to hear their name.
Yeah.
Their own name.
So Eden Valley, what's your name?
Ronnie.
Ronnie?
Just call me Ronnie.
Ronnie, okay.
Ronnie. Do you do live streams also?
Yeah. I just started.
Awesome.
It's the kind of thing I didn't want to do, but with the lockdowns we have here, I'm restricted how far I can go from the house flying, you see. I can only fly locally. So I thought I'd do some live streams, but...
Gee, I had 5 people in here. Now I only got 3. What does it say on your end? How many people are in here?
It doesn't say.
Oh, okay.
Mine says 2 now.
Well, I don't know if they count me as one. Yeah, there's 2 now. Ron went away. Maybe he's going to come back later or something.
Yeah,
well, if there's 2, yeah, they don't count me then. So there's just you 2 online, and I'm not counted. Yeah, right.
Where's
So this is a good reason to get into a raid there, Marshall. We got to get our heads together and form a rock pile.
We still got Keith still here.
Where do you see Keith? Eagle.
I just scrolled up and seen who was.
Oh, Eagle VP. There he is.
Who had joined
you
earlier?
Said that. Oh, you said that. Oh, okay. He's another guy from the UK. I don't know how many subscribers he's got. Like quite a few. So, okay, what else? Anybody want to share anything on the screen? Or how long do you want to sit around and speak to just me and you? I mean, I don't really care that people come in, but it would be nice to have a couple people. We're trying to, Rennie, this is what we're trying to do. I don't know if you know about this, but they're called raids. And what you do is you have a live stream, and you can participate if you'd like. you have your live stream and you dedicate, let's say, not a long time, even an hour is maybe stretching it, but let's just say an hour. And then right after your live stream comes another person that so everybody from your live stream, they click on the link in your live stream and poof, they're over on the next guy's live stream for an hour.
All right.
And then so everybody follows along, kind of.
Mm.
So it gets more people coming in maybe, and you get to meet more people that way too. And then Marshall was thinking about that too, and maybe if we could get, like I said, put our heads together and form a rock pile, we could get something going there. But your timing is quite a bit different. Like here, it's what time is it here? 12:30. It's what 7:30, 8:30 your time at night.
We're in the UK.
Yeah, where you are.
It's 7:23. No, 8:23.
Yeah. So if I have a live stream at, let's say, 5:00 my time, so that's 5 more hours from now. So you'll be at midnight on your end.
Well, I'm going to do my live streams on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday at 7:15 UK time.
Oh, okay. So that's just about noon my time on Wednesdays.
Yeah. It's just
okay. Here we go. We got some more people popping in here. How come we have
hi.
Marshall's in here twice? There he is. He's got his phone on. Say hi to yourself there, Marshall.
I was going to play a video.
Hello there, Ron.
God, hey. We got a clone.
I don't know why the video's not showing.
Which video? Yeah, you're on there twice.
That's because you put him on twice.
Yeah. No, but
I shared a screen.
Oh, wait a minute.
Sharing.
Okay. There, let me remove that.
That's it.
Okay, but let me just see. No, it popped up and just said I can add you to the stream as a second video. You must have it from your, like that, see? It's not a screen.
No, I did that last week.
Wait a minute. Let me click remove this one.
It shows it under backstage.
How come I can't even do anything to that guy that's on there? I can ban you, I can kick you, I can edit, or
don't do any of that.
So you said share. You said share.
Yeah.
And what are you trying to share? A video?
It was a drone video I was going to show you guys of the city where I live.
Oh, it says now device not connected on that one that you just tried to share there. No, now it's gone. So how come you can't share a file?
Yeah, it wasn't even a file. It was it was just my screen to a YouTube.
Like, what if I put this on? What happens now? Oh, there. Oh, okay. Oh, see, that just popped up. That's my counter thing.
If you go to share and go to video file, you can choose a video.
Yeah, that's new. StreamYard just put that on. Like, what's viewing right here, right now? I just went to the bottom under share, and then there's a new icon now, share video, and it just comes right on. Beautiful. And then I guess you can turn it off. Let me just see here. Remove. There we go.
So that's if you have a video on your hard drive, right?
Well, when you go to the share button and then say click video, then it allows you to search for a video.
I'll go and see if I can find something on my.
So
YouTube
I see you popped up again there, Marshall, but it keeps showing me just your picture, like that. Like it looks like it's coming from a different camera. There you go. Now you got an icon there.
You don't see the other screen that says share screen?
No. Oh, wait. Yes. Pardon me. It's way down here. It's underneath. How do I get that up there? I can hear an echo too because that's coming from that latest. Okay, I can see another one underneath here. How do I get it up there? Let me remove this one.
Yeah, I think if you want to share a video, you have to have it downloaded onto your laptop or computer.
Yeah, I was sharing.
Yeah, you can't
But
share it on YouTube.
I did it yesterday.
Did you? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I can do it, but it's below the, what do you call it? The task bar across the window. It's like halfway down there. I can't see it. I
Make
can
it
see a
happen. I
video
want to see
playing
how
it,
it works.
kind of a half a video, but I can't get to the button that says allow you to come in. Close your other one, the one that has the. You see how that, because when you bring that up, oh, there.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, somebody left the stream. That's why it made room for. Who left the stream? Like, maybe nobody. Oh, okay. So we don't got no audio, eh? Oh, Marshall left.
That's Marshall's video.
No, that's Marshall's video. Yeah.
I know, but he must have put it up on. Yeah, he still has his other live stream thing here, which I can click on. See, there it is. He could be appearing right there. But okay.
I don't know how it works.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I'm going to pay for live stream. I'm going to go with Studio OBS, because if you see my camera right now, I'm blown out light wise. On the light is blown out. I can't adjust the camera at all with StreamYard. Even if you pay for StreamYard, you can't adjust the camera. Whereas you can with OBS. You can adjust all kinds of things with OBS, and it's still free.
I'd love to fly over a city.
Oh, Slydad. Mr. Slydad from way down south has popped in. Thank you. This is my southern brother. Mr. Slydad. I think you guys know him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for popping in.
What are you flying in this video?
Yeah, what are you flying in here, Marshall? Is this Google? Must got your mic on. That looks like, to me, it looks like Google. You can do a flight mode in Google and camera mode. Yeah, hello there, brother Slydad. I'm waiting for another motorcycle video. Yeah, hello there, brother Slydad. Oh, we're getting some lag audio. Waiting for another motorcycle.
Yeah, it's lagging. It's lagging for me, but it looks like a good video.
Yeah, Marshall, can you hear or no?
Yeah, it's lagging. It's lagging for me, but.
Yeah, see, now I can hear what you said, Ron.
It's like a good video.
It's amazing. It's like 20-second delay, isn't it? Can you hear or no? I think somebody just got it set up on the YouTube channel audio. There we go. Oh, he go away.
He's not hearing us.
Oh, I was hoping Gina would come on today because I have a she asked about those how can I do this? Where would that be? Share. Oh, this. Let's see.
Happy Sundays from Wisconsin.
There, can you guys see this?
Yeah.
A bunch of different. Oops, where did they go? They went away.
Yeah, someone's stolen them.
Yeah, whoops. Okay.
Where's Marshall?
He went away. He's coming back. There he is.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you now. Sorry, I lost all my sound, and then my computer was. I was trying to stop it. It's not good. Sorry, guys.
Oh, here we got Ronnie Braun. Ronnie Braun is in the house here.
From which scholarship?
I think we just call him Ronnie for sure. Just Ronnie Braun. I know you guys all know each other online. If you haven't, check each other out. We're not doing a shout out thing, but oh, what's this? Somebody sends me private chats and I don't read them.
Oh.
All right. Well, that was Ron. Send me a private chat saying, "Hey, audio's cool, working." It's probably a while ago.
It was.
Ron, how's your live stream planning going?
Well, I've been watching too much YouTube, so it hasn't been going at all. But I still have. I've got several ideas in the pipeline as far as the van life thing goes. I haven't started that yet, but right now I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do and how I want to do it. Because I think it's probably a good idea to execute, a few ideas rather than just one. Because I'm spending all the money on equipment, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and then I think it's probably a good idea to diversify on YouTube, and so I've got 3 or 4 ideas I'm kicking around, and at least one of them will involve streaming. So
Awesome.
I've got a trailer to do up this summer. It used to be a trailer tent, and I cut the tent out of it, and I'm using the top of the trailer tent as a roof, and I'm going to build a 2x2 frame and build the walls and stuff. I've got the solar panels and all the electrics for it, so that's what I'm going to be doing this summer.
Yeah, you know what? You must have made a video about that a long time ago, because I remember that.
Yes, when I first bought it, I did a quick video of it outside. It was orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were worried about the canvas or something.
Yes, it was rotten. When I opened it up, it started falling to pieces, so I got a Stanley knife and cut it out. I was going to do it this year, but the coronavirus started, and I had to leave it, so I'm going to do it this year, definitely. So I'm going to be trailer trash.
Yeah, well, you'll have to watch Marshall's videos. He's got step by step on how to build one. So there you go.
I definitely will. I'll pop by.
Yeah,
I'm trying to save for a cargo trailer that I can kind of do what you're talking about, but in a cargo trailer.
Are you static right now, Marshall?
Yeah, right now I'm in sticks and bricks.
Me too.
Until, I might try to do.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
So
No, go ahead.
I just wanted to say,
go ahead. Put Marshall's link in the chat.
Huh?
Can you put Marshall's link in the chat?
I think Marshall can do that himself. I'm kind of hard to figure that out, how to do that. But yeah, we can post it for you, sure. No problem. I just wanted to say, slide ad. I'm not parked in Walmart parking lot today, but it's close. Yeah. And Wayne is in the house. You know what? Thanks, Wayne, for popping by. Appreciate it, man. I come by your channel there. I unfortunately don't stay long sometimes, but I do pop by. I show you my support at least, and I just wanted to thank you for popping by here too. Maybe we don't discuss all the stuff that's pertinent for the day, but at least we talk a little bit. Oh, there you go.
So
Ready?
I was going to say that I was going to say that I lived in my car for a year, and
Wow.
it's just a typical 4-door sedan, but it's a hybrid. And but I discovered one time when I went on a road trip that it was really comfortable just in the passenger seat, sleeping. And I got to a point. I actually moved out and just broke a lease in my apartment that I was in at the time, because I went on that trip and everything went fine. I went all the way to Virginia and back, and stayed in my car. And when I got back, I was like, I can do this in my car. So I broke my lease and went ahead and paid the penalties on that, which was way less than if I'd have stayed in there for those several months that I had left. And then I moved in my car, and I traveled, the South, pretty much the South, from all the way from Melbourne, Florida, all the way to, or Fort Lauderdale, all the way to the what's that pier with the Ferris wheel in California, Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, the big Ferris wheel.
Anyway,
I've never been there.
It's got an amusement park on the pier, but I can't remember what the name of it is. But it's in or near Los Angeles, and and for a year I lived in my car, and it was great. And so I thought, well, I've covered just a small part of what there is to see in just the South. I haven't even been really up north to do any exploring. And so I figured, well, I want to make this my lifestyle for a while. So I had some things to do with work projects that I wanted to get caught up on from that trip and then get completed. I had some things I had in the work pipeline that I wanted to do that would be a lot easier from the sticks and bricks situation, because I oftentimes use several computers and monitors doing my work, and that's kind of hard to do in a van. But I wanted to get, some for work reasons, and in order, you said you want to get a cargo trailer. I want to get an actual van and build it out. So yeah, I got a 1-year lease in order to get all that done, and to save up and get a van. And once I do that, I'll do just like Chrome did. I'll get the van and I'll build it out as I go.
Sounds exciting stuff.
Yeah. I mean, the car was great because the whole idea of van life is the van is where you sleep and you live out of it most of the time. Well, that's true in the United States. I don't know about Canada. It's kind of hard to live out of it when there's 2 or 3 feet of snow on the ground. But you're in BC, Wayne, so I think you're in good shape there, except for the
actually this year I think I saw maybe 10 snowflakes.
Yeah.
Not much.
Yeah, if you're stuck in Canada during a pandemic, it's harder to live out of a van. But here in the States, we can just, if worse comes to worse, we have, Southwest Arizona that we can go to and be just fine. But but I don't necessarily want to do that because
Coney Island.
Because I want the experience of the places that everybody runs away from in the U.S. I want to go to during that time of year.
Yeah.
Because nobody's filming it. Hardly. Well, there are people, but a whole lot less people are filming those places in those seasons. I want to be in Vermont when during the peak of the tree, the fall season. You know,
Yeah.
I want to be in Montana. In January. So
Yeah.
Hi, Desmond.
Hey,
Desmond
Desmond,
popped in.
Desmond, another
Ronnie.
guy from across the pond.
Yeah, Ron, I was considering just doing a van or maybe buying something pre-built, and I don't have that budget right now to
do
go
you
that
have a
far.
truck?
No, I just have the minivan
So, but
with a hitch.
get a cargo trailer. What's the pull behind capacity for your minivan?
It's 3,600 pounds.
You got okay. That's plenty.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a V6 in there. It's supposed to be a similar engine to what they put in the Chargers. Probably not.
I,
I don't
I
know if it's the same.
I mean, I have a pretty good pull behind for my. I drive a like I said, just a 4-door sedan, but it's a hybrid. But I was surprised to find out that the capacity for a trailer on that thing's pretty good. I
Really?
can actually pull without me in it. You know, I can actually pull the weight of not a real big cargo trailer, but I could pull. I looked at what I was looking at is could I pull behind one of those little teardrop trailers, and I thought, well, I want to stand up if I'm going to be
Yeah.
putting something behind me. I want to be able to stand up in it.
Yeah. Me
Van, I
too.
won't be able to do that, but if I'm pulling something behind me, I ought to be able to get something light enough if I use the car, and then I could. But the thing about it is I don't like the idea because I would be tempted to leave it while I run somewhere in my car to run an errand,
Yeah.
or get supplies or whatever, and it be gone when I come back. Of course, there's stuff prevention things you can do, but it's not going to stop anybody from going inside of it when you're not there. So I don't know. Kind of like the idea of having it all with me at all times. So I keep my eyes on it. But
Yeah.
right now, I'm going with the van.
Nice. I'd
Park
like
my
to.
TV vlogs have just come in the chat.
Who did? Oh,
Wayne's TV vlogs.
TV vlogs.
Yeah, Wayne's TV vlog. He's been here for a little while, but
Was he? Oh, sorry, I
Yep.
didn't see it.
yeah, he does his own streams. I forget what days, but yeah, he does live streams. Wayne, you should put your link in the,
Demountable.
or can you put your link? How do you do that? Get some other guys to come and visit your channel there. Or if you can put your link in the chat thing, they're all posted on the window.
Wayne, but if you mean by demountable, if you mean by a trailer of some sort, yeah, that's what I was just talking about. It'd have to be on the lighter end, and like I said, I would be tempted to leave it while I run an errand, and that leaves it open to all kinds of risk.
Yeah, I was trying to. So I thought about that, and I was thinking that just to try to make it a point to not need to run errands, or getting designing the build in a way to where I could have like a motocross bike or something, or electric bike. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out.
The optimal thing would be to not need to plan well enough that you don't need to go anywhere.
Yeah, but sometimes sometimes things happen.
Sometimes you don't foresee what you may want to need, and it's the want, because once I want something, it's very hard for me not to get it. And breaking down camp, or leaving a camp, or just leaving a cargo trailer there until I get back. I think I would be probably given to a temptation like that. Desmond, I'm sorry, I'm learning so many new names. I forgot your name. your actual name, but
That's TV's vlog there.
I see what you're saying. It sits on the bed of a pickup truck. Yeah.
Yeah, there.
Yeah. I don't think I would. I've done that before. But I don't think that's the kind of setup or rig that I'd like to go out on the road with.
Are those fifth wheels when they mount in the bed, or am I off?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the fifth wheel.
I see what it.
What were you talking about?
I was talking about the camper shell.
Ah, gotcha.
I think Desmond is. It's Desmond, of course. Duh. I think Desmond's talking about fifth wheel.
Desmond is his van.
Yeah, David. I called him Desmond earlier. Yeah, so he's David.
Oh, David. Okay.
Yeah, I called him Desmond for a long time. He must have been thought, "What this guy calling me Desmond for?"
It shows you didn't watch his video.
On your channel, Wayne, you try to get on a first name everybody on a first name basis, and I think that's great. I like that.
Yeah, I know everybody here by first name.
I don't like calling Marshall Mellow Nomadic Adventures every time I want to. Know.
It's a little long.
I mean, usually people pick a channel name. Sometimes you can't pronounce it. Like this guy is CIIRCA97. His real name is Quincy. So I'd like to call him Quincy as opposed to, I don't even know how to pronounce it, CIIRCA97.
David says,
so, yeah, first name is nice.
Just don't call me late for dinner.
Yeah, I think that's one of his favorite sayings there, David. One of these times I'm going to call him just late for dinner once.
If you saw me below the camera line, you'd know that I shouldn't run to every single dinner that I get called.
Yeah.
Hey, it escaped me during this pandemic. Sorry, was someone else talking? I'm sorry.
No, you go right ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like back in like May or June, I had my weight. It had got away from me. So my doctor was like, "You need to make changes." So I've been doing a lot of different changes, and
it's the pandemic itself that had that effect on me, because I haven't been out there. I don't want nothing to do with this virus, and I'm not going out there unless I have to.
Yeah.
I have my groceries brought to me now, so I don't have to go in the store to get them. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, and so I'm pretty good at hunkering down, and being by myself, and I mean, never wanted to do it for as long as this has been going on, but the thing is you if you're not going about your normal non-pandemic life, then you're not as active if you're indoors all the time, and that has caused
a spoon and a half on.
But I bet I've gained 20, 30 pounds just from because of the pandemic, and not only that, for me, the danger is in not getting enough, not having enough physical activity going about daily business and doing this and that. But it's also because I love to cook and I love to eat, and when you're at home, you can do all kinds of stuff, and none of it's good. None of it. I mean, I'm not baking. I'm not baking. I'm not having brownies or muffins or none of that stuff hardly out. When I'm on the road, it's just a lot less convenient.
Yeah.
Do it in a van or in a car, and because of that, you just don't have it. And I don't like to do the prepackaged stuff too much,
Yeah.
yeah, the pandemic, the inactivity and the eating,
Yep.
and sometimes eating for boredom. I have to catch myself.
Well, it's comfort. It's
I'm bored.
comfort eating.
I'm bored. I think I'll make some cookies, or you know,
Well,
Yeah.
see, I don't buy the cookies.
Something with lots of sugar.
Yeah, I've been on sugar free for probably since June. It's not fun.
No.
I've,
Yeah, when
I've
you're trying
gone
to avoid it.
I've gone sugar free, and it didn't really help me at all. Not here lately. I mean, it's been a few years ago when
Yeah.
I went sugar free for. I was sugar free for 10 years, and
Wow.
I was on the heavy side and would easily gain weight anyway. I think now, to this point now, I think I've nailed the reason for that down to processed foods. I've got to figure out a way. And just yesterday, in order to try to, execute some kind of plan with that in mind to eliminate pre-processed foods from my diet, I went to a local farm. Well, it's not local to me. It's probably about 60 miles from here, but I went out there to kind of look around and see, you know, it's a whole lot more expensive though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much per pound beef costs when you go to the farm and get it. Um, it's not that, it's not all the pricing that's worked into the final thing that you get at a grocery store. It's just the quality.
See, if you go to a farm to buy your food, it should work out cheaper than going to the supermarket.
You would think so, yes.
Mm.
But their demand is so high for the better organic, and people are shopping farms here in the U.S. that I don't know about anywhere else, but more so than they ever have. And I'm sure the pandemic's put a little bit of a quash on that, but it's just the demand for the quality, and they sell to restaurants too, and I live in a major metropolitan area, so I'm sure the demand on the farms around what we call a metroplex here in DFW, Dallas Fort Worth, is pretty high. So it's not cheap. I mean, it's manageable. It's manageable if you're willing to give up other things, and I'm working on that. So
Yeah, that was the big tough part for me about my whole diet change, is because I was heavily processed foods and fast food, and now it's just I've done a lot of self-educating on the right fruits to eat, finding the vegetables that I like, and that for me that's been the biggest thing, is just finding the things that I really like within what the doctor said I should be eating. So like I love olives; those are actually not bad for my diet. So I have olives usually every week. I have a jar of olives in my refrigerator. There's a lot of eggs. I do a lot of eggs. Raspberries, strawberries, blueberries, any berries. She told me to avoid the bananas and all the melons. She was like, stick to your berries. So that seems to be helping because they're antioxidant, especially like the raspberries and the strawberries.
A banana's fattening.
So what's the deal with bananas? I mean,
bananas just have a high. Yeah,
Infinite.
they have the potassium, but she said the sugar content. There's different types of sugar. Like you have your bad sugar and sugar that's a little bit better for you. I mean, I'm not a food expert or anything, but my doctor was just saying the bananas and the melons. She was like, those have a higher sugar content, whereas these berries, they're lower sugar content compared to those, and they have the antioxidant properties.
I have to stop eating bananas because I eat loads of bananas.
Do you?
Yeah, I get bananas every time I get groceries.
See, I used to be a big banana eater too, but I stopped eating bananas and I switched to strawberries and blueberries. And if I can find them in season, blackberries and raspberries.
Banana, I just, it's easy to grab one and go.
Yeah.
I
Berry.
can sit down and eat 3 bananas one after the other.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, bananas, believe it or not, what somebody was saying, they are radioactive.
Is that why you're glowing?
Oh, the bananas are radioactive?
Yeah.
Never.
And then I kind of do a low carb, so I do a lot of I gave up potato chips, but I do pork rinds. Love pork rinds. Those are
pork rinds, but
great.
I'm a diabetic. Pork rinds don't have anything in it. They're perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Hot sauce.
Yeah. There's no carbs in
Yeah.
pork rinds.
I think for me, my biggest problem when all else has failed to, I quit drinking soft drinks, sodas, pop. I quit drinking all that.
That's hard.
I quit drinking. Yes,
Yeah,
it
me
is
too.
very hard. It's very hard, and I quit drinking. And I thought, well, instead of that, I should just drink like fruit juices or whatever. Nope, not good.
Yeah,
either.
the fruit juice.
What's going on?
Hi, Nana Grace.
My phone just.
Hello, Norma Grace.
Donna Grace.
I'll put the link in
Sunday.
again. Anybody that wants to come online, you are more than welcome. You just click on the link. Hello there, Nona.
Man,
I got to come and get some eggs.
Pork rinds and hot sauce just went on my shopping list for my next.
That's a huge one for me. And, my dad always tells me that he knows a lot of people that just take the hot sauce and pour it right in the bag. I don't go that far, but they are good. They are good together.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that, but you'll find one the next time where the hot sauce got down deep in there and it's all soggy and nasty.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it. Because no, they eat the whole bag, is what he was saying.
Oh no,
these guys at his work. And I'm like, no, I like to have some now. I like to have some later. I don't want to do it all.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, thank all you guys for coming.
But like I said, everything else having failed, I've nailed it down to the preservatives and the additives in the processed foods, and I feel almost like I'm being stuffed for slaughter. I don't know, being tied up for slaughter, because nothing I give up seems to put a dent in my weight as it is, and some things I've tried to cause it to go up. This pandemic, like I said, I'm eating more regularly, trying to, it's a lot of it's willpower too. It's hard. Willpower and boredom are a big factor also.
You know what? I learned the secret to losing weight. And that is, if you don't put anything in your mouth, you're guaranteed to lose weight.
I've done that before. And one time, a while back, there was this guy that put out this documentary where he ate nothing but McDonald's for a month. Y'all recognize this?
Yeah.
Familiar with this story? I at the moment, I don't recall what happened there. It's been a while ago, but there was a point where for 30 days, I ate just this one particular chicken sandwich that McDonald's made. And then I ate tangerines or those little bitty orange-looking oranges, tangerines. Yeah. Those and this one particular chicken sandwich from McDonald's.
Hungry.
It just had the grilled chicken, some leaf, some sort of lettuce. I can't remember what it was. And that's in the bun, and that's it. Nothing else. And then I'd have that and like 2 tangerines a day. And I did that for 30 days. And I dropped, I don't know exactly how many pounds I dropped because I really wasn't weighing myself. But I went from a size 38 waist and I don't know for you there in the UK if that makes any sense, but anyway, from 38 waist down to 32 waist
Wow.
in 1 month.
In
No,
1
34.
month.
I'm sorry, 34.
Wow.
My bad, 34 in 1 month.
It's still 4 pant sizes.
Yeah, yeah, and that, but it was, and I got used to it. But I got to where I didn't want to see a chicken sandwich ever again. You know.
Do you still eat fried food right now?
No.
Hey, looks him right in the eye.
No.
Someone wanted to add a topic. Who was that?
What was that?
Camper
Somebody wanted-
Fanatic. Camper Fanatic asked if they could add a topic.
Sure.
Sure.
You can come in if you want to. Also, come into the part of the panel. I can send you the link. Well, I'll put it in there anyways. You guys can, if you're scared to come in anyway. You don't need a camera. All you need is audio. And
would you like
Guthrie's
to talk
Tree Service,
about?
Chris is here. And oh boy, we got.
What would you like? What would you like to? You have a question, Camper Fanatic? She's.
Excuse me a minute. I'm just going to get a beer.
Yeah, it's about beer 30 over there in the UK.
She says, "No, that's okay." Okay, that's fine. And then you get a happy face with that one. Right on.
No video,
JSK.
no audio.
Rennie went to the washroom.
Is there something you want to ask about a van life, Camper Fanatic? I'm not an expert. I did live in my car for a year, but
Yeah, now's the time. Ask questions. Oh yeah, when the wife's calling, time to go.
nope, that's your first priority.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Here she says something.
Oh.
South Dakota. I'll leave the rest
Yeah,
to others.
A physical address. You have to use one of your daughter's addresses is one point, or if you're like me, I have a post office box. They actually give you an address, and on my driver's license, it's an actual post office. Let me just show you.
If you're in your van and looking for, residency.
I don't know. You probably can't read that. That's my driver's license.
Is there a window on there?
But my address on there is a post office box. Where is it? At the top? Yeah, it's in the top. I don't know. You can't read that.
Oh, I see it. P.O. Box
Yeah.
28.
Wayne,
I can't read the number.
Camper Fanatic Wayne, I believe, is in near Vancouver, and just showed his. He's got a P.O. box. So
Yeah,
a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people use like their parents or a family member. P.O. box is a good idea.
Sorry,
mail rooms work. There was actually in Medicine Hat, there was the UPS. Anything that has like little post office boxes, they'll give you an actual address.
Here in the United States, a van lifer can get everything set up in South Dakota just from staying in a motel room there overnight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
License, driver's license, registration, residency, boat, everything.
Does the mail just go to that hotel?
No, you'll get a P.O. box.
Okay.
But to establish residency, you have to be there overnight. You have to stay 24 hours, and it has to be an overnight stay.
Oh, so just one night and you become a resident of South Dakota?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You can make it
Camper.
official.
I have a question for Camper. Does that mean, are you going to actually move to BC, to Vancouver, to be your residence here? Because if you do, then you have to do the BC license. But if you keep your Alberta residence, you can do that either way. But yes, moving to here? Okay, well then you got to set up the whole system here.
Oh, so Ronnie's
the vehicle might be kind of touchy because if you buy it in Alberta and bring it to BC, there's something to do with you have to take it through every vehicle in BC has to go through a test, and if it doesn't pass, you have to fix everything, go through the test again. Otherwise, it's not roadworthy. But it costs money to go through that, $200 or something.
Wow.
And then I think you have to transfer something from Alberta to BC, and that costs money too. So, just something to be aware of.
Yeah, Marshall, South Dakota is all set up perfectly for vanners.
I've never been there yet.
You're all talking about food before. Now I'm hungry.
What was that you were putting in your beer?
Guinness. It's an Irish stout.
Oh, okay. You were pouring it into another container?
Yeah, pint glass.
I thought over here a lot of times we'll put lime salt.
Yeah, or if you're drinking a Blue Moon, a slice of orange.
I still have to try one of those. They sure look
it's good. It's good, man. Well, from what I remember, I gave up drinking.
Well, one of my hooks once I get my Van's live channel started is going to have a lot to do with beer.
Oh, that's cool. I found a channel found me that I need to send you then, because it's like have a beer with me everywhere or something.
So it sounds kind of like what I'm thinking.
I'll drop the link.
I mean, because everywhere I go, I'm gonna try to find and review a craft brewery.
Yeah, now I don't think she's doing craft beer reviews. I think she's just opening a beer and having it.
Yeah, but that'll be just because I'm a fan of craft beers, and it'll just be one part of. If I see one that looks interesting, I don't want one, in the middle of a tourist trap.
Right.
I want one that's seriously got the tanks and everything. We have one in here close to me called RAR Brewing, RAHR Brewing. Yeah, they're really good.
We have a brewery here. If you do make it through here, it's called Against the Grain.
Sorry to interrupt there, guys. Camper was asking something about. Okay, because I'm from Canada, I'm from this almost the same province. But anyway, the two things I had hard to deal with was address and medical. Now the address, like I said, I solved by getting a post office box. There are lots of ways, but you can do that. Medical is another thing. You have to stay in Alberta for 6 months of the year, 182 days. But that means if you even just drive if you're in Saskatchewan and you just drive across it, that's considered 1 day. But how do they know how many days I've been in Vancouver already for 7 months, so I'm all too long.
Where's your phone been?
My insurance, I don't know if you can see this. My insurance is insured. I pay $25 a month for my insurance on my vehicle. And
Wow.
it says right on there, it's not insured as a vehicle. It's insured as a motorhome, a Dodge motorhome. So it's different insurance than a car insurance. So and the medical, I just don't tell them that I'm out of province. I go to the I get all my medicines. I take a lot of pills. I get them transferred from the Costco in Alberta, transfer them here. It takes just a phone call. They switch them here. Then I just go pick up my medicines at the Costco here. When I go back to Medicine Hat, I have to switch it back to there. But medical was another hard part. Other than that, it's easy. So
Keith got in trouble. He had to run.
Desmond, yeah, with his Desmond,
Aaron.
David.
I mean David, not Keith. David.
I call him Desmond too. He's got a nice, real nice unit.
Sorry for making all that noise.
Oh, Keith leaving. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I actually had in the double digits of people showing up, so that's cool.
Yeah, Marshall, I was going to say, I think South Dakota is also good for the insurance being classifying ban as an RV.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, camper. I don't know. I did try in Alberta. Well, Medicine Hat anyway. They're only allowed to give you 3 months. I don't think I'd want to take 6 months of pills anyways, because they do go bad. And by the time you get to your 6 month worth, they might not be that potent or that great anymore.
Beer in beautiful places. Got to try that.
That's that channel. And it's crazy because they commented on my channel and they actually are from the same city that I'm from. I was like, that's odd, but that's kind of cool that YouTube's like. So I don't know. I've only watched like one video so far from the channel, but it might give you some ideas. It's a new channel.
Yeah, I'll go check it out.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, what's going on over there in the UK? Y'all are buttoned down over there. Huh?
Well, at the moment it's snowing.
Be right back.
It's -3 and snowing. It's
going to get a lot of snow.
We've got this thing from the east, from Siberia, blowing across the UK, and it's dropped the temperatures right down.
Is that an unusual pattern?
We don't get it all the time, but they call it the beast from the east. And at the moment, it's quite a beast. We've got a strong wind from the east coming across, and it's bringing snow and freezing temperatures.
Yeah, wow. If you can get because it's got, this is the problem with insurance. Never in Alberta do you do this, because they have private insurance companies, not like in BC where it's one. But in Alberta, I made the mistake of buying my new van, and then I went to my insurance company and said, hey, I got another van here I want to insure. She says, well, what's the address? And at the time I was living in a sticks and bricks house, and I said, well, I want to live in it. Well, that's the wrong thing to tell them. The minute you say you want to live in it, they say, nope, we can't insure that. So I said, okay, I'm not going to buy my insurance here no more. I went to another place. I didn't tell them anything about living in it, but they insured it, and it's $25 a month. And it's insured as a home, not a vehicle. Something to do with the wheels. It can move, but it's my home, so it's the insurance is a lot less when it's a home.
Insurance is a bit different over here, I think. I think you can insure, if you're going to live in a camper van or something, I think you can insure it. If you're going to live in it, I think you can insure it as a home. It doesn't cost that much more. Desmond will know more about that than I do.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he's got a nice unit there.
Yeah, he's got a lovely unit. But I need to get my act together and do my camper trailer this year.
Yeah, at least to go picnicking once in a while.
Well, the whole idea of doing it was to use it when I go out drone flying. I can take it with me and use it like a drone base with all the
Yeah,
charge equipment and stuff inside of it.
yeah. No, that's good.
Mm. Instead of the Batmobile, it'd be called the Drone Mobile. We'll see how I get on with it this summer.
Yeah, it's starting to get nicer weather. To here in Vancouver, there's lots of rain, and I haven't been able to take my drone up too much.
So what do y'all have going on the rest of today?
All right there, Sly Dad. Thanks for popping. I didn't know you were here all that time and listening to all this stuff, but if you were gone, come back. Thanks for popping in anyway. Sly Dad was one guy that I've subscribed to a long time ago, and I had a contest one time when I had 500 subscribers. I gave away 5 paracord bracelets, and he won one. And then he has a motorcycle he drives, and he puts the camera, like, I guess, on his chest or something. So it's front and center. And then he's driving along the streets and stuff. And I noticed on his hands, I see my bracelet on his hand, and I said, "Wow, thanks
Wow.
for the exposure."
Yeah.
So he's got a great channel. I love his videos, drones, and then the motorcycle rides. Great. Then he plays all the kind of music that I like, kind of music I grew up with. Thanks for popping in there.
I like the motorcycle channels because I don't ride them. So
Yeah.
There's a guy in Australia called iSpike. That's his channel, iSpike. And he has a Harley Davidson Ferrari edition trike.
Who
So look
does?
up iSpike.
Ice bike.
Yeah, he lives out in the bush in the middle of nowhere. He's got this tin shed he's made into a studio, and he has his trike in the shed when he's streaming live, and he has smoke machines and lights and all sorts. It's really cool.
Oh, wow.
is that the letter I or the word I?
iSpike is the letter I, then capital S, then lowercase in spike.
I don't think. Come to think of it, I don't think I follow any Australian channels, which is kind of weird now that I think about it.
Mm.
Like that iSpike.
Yeah, it's small I, capital S, then small case in iSpike. Yeah, he's got a Harley Davidson trike, but it's the Ferrari edition, and it's well, obviously red. It does wheelies.
Here's the answer.
He's originally from Birmingham, in the UK.
Oh, yeah.
He went to Australia in the 1960s. Immigrated with his parents, I think.
Oh, yeah. That's one thing that StreamYard works really quickly and well when it's doing it.
I'm not finding it. If y'all find it, please post a link, please.
Which one is that? Which one did you want?
The iSpike, if you found it.
All right, let me see. It's a channel called iSpike.
I can't type anything in the comments because my computer's not working properly, and I'm picking up a new one tomorrow.
Found it. Is that him? Filmmaker, biker, live?
Yes. Yeah.
He's got a big beard.
Yeah. He looks mad.
Tattoos.
Yeah. That's
I
it.
was separating I and Spike. That's why I didn't find it.
Ah.
So I think if you highlight that with your mouse, you should be able to just put it in a browser and click on it.
All right, I'm
Yeah,
gonna go check that out.
I'm picking up a new laptop tomorrow. So
Nice.
this thing keeps freezing up on me.
Oh,
Oh,
I
I
hate
hate
it when it
that.
starts doing that. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do without the headphones because my phone's about to die. There we go. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Gotta plug my
Ice
phone.
Spike's a crazy, crazy man. He's crazy, but he's very entertaining.
All right.
There's only one of him anywhere on the planet.
All right.
Hey, Ronnie, see you said your channel is not structured too well. You'll get there, man. Check out Think Media. They are huge for training YouTubers.
Think Media.
Think Media. There we go. Think Media.
Train them how to live stream or something like that.
More just, I mean, I think they do have some live stream topics. They're more of like how to grow, best practices. I'll pull up a link.
See, what's really cool now is somebody that has Netflix, we could go offline, but we're still here, and call up Netflix or a movie, and then you just pop it on screen, and it just pop somebody in front. There's the movie playing. You can all watch Netflix.
But wouldn't you get copyright? Wouldn't you get copyright for that?
No, you can play any music you want because you're not online. That's what StreamYard is all about. StreamYard is not meant as a streaming platform. It's meant as a, what do you call it? Conferencing software. It works on online. You don't have to download anything. That's the beauty of StreamYard. And when now if I click end broadcast, all of us still stay on here because we're connected. We're not connected to YouTube anymore. Now we can watch movies.
If you stream something from Netflix and you're live, it goes live to YouTube.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So yeah, you don't do it when you're live.
You don't do it when you're live.
Oh right. I got
Yeah, you just instead of clicking the go live button, what you do is click on the invite thing, capture that link there, and then send that to your friends, and they all come in.
All right, got you.
Yeah, yeah, and then there's no YouTube involved.
All right. So you learn something different every day.
I like Nick Nimmin. He has a good channel. I've been learning a little bit from Nick.
Yeah, he's to the point, and I like how his intro isn't too long. He gets right into it.
Yeah,
I'm not too sure.
It was actually Nick. Was the one I'm getting guidance from on his channel for scene transitions and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm making a new intro for my channel because my intro is too long. It's 19 seconds, and I need to cut it down.
Yeah, that's too long.
Yeah, I need to cut it down to about 10 seconds.
Yeah, about 10 is a good number.
You have to remember one thing about those about intros specifically, and how long they are. People will get tired of it after a while and avoid it. You know, maybe they'll click ahead, but maybe it'll lose them altogether.
I have to say, my channel's got I've got more subscribers and more comments and stuff since I've changed from my Zoom drone to my Mini 2. Maybe it's more Mini 2 fans out there than they are Mavic 2 Zooms.
Oh, there, Nona is back.
Camper Fanatic asked, "Does Twitch work like that as well?"
I don't belong to Twitch, so I don't know.
I don't know about Twitch either. Does anyone know about Twitch?
And then there's what's that other one? TikTok. I don't know how that works either, but they do lots of movies there. I don't know if you get paid for stuff, but
I don't know, TikTok, I think the videos on TikTok are limited to 1 minute.
yeah.
Norma Grace said, I
Well,
like
yeah.
short intros.
Short intros.
Well, I'm cutting mine down, Norma Grace, so mine will be a 10-second one instead of a 19-second one.
It all depends on. Well, I guess it all depends on who you follow. They all have their own ideas, but one of them is one that I followed. If you're having an intro, is you first come on without the intro. You just come on. You explain what your video is going to be about. Then you do your 10-second intro. And then when it starts, then you start at the beginning of whatever you're explaining at the beginning and leave the punchline or whatever it is till the end.
Start with the hook.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's just one person's method of how they did it.
Some
I
people
used to use intros and stuff, but then, like you said, a 5-second intro up to a 10-second. After a while, they just skip over that. Or I had it right in the front, and they knew go ahead 10 seconds, and then you can start watching the video. So now I don't have them anymore, but I used to. I might go back to it.
It's best not to have an intro.
Yeah.
Well, that depends on how serious you are about branding your channel. If you're serious about branding your channel, then yeah, you should have an intro. For me personally, now I've never made production videos, so don't take anything expert like I'm an expert. But for me, as a watcher, as a fan, as a viewer, I like for me, for my planning, I like the idea of the hook, then the intro, and then move on. Nick Nimmin, I think, does that.
Yeah.
I should try that.
Well, let's say if you're doing mainly drone stuff, then maybe a short clip on the before the intro as a hook, and then the intro. And then if you're going to go into explaining, I don't know how. I've watched your videos and not all of them. I've watched a few of them here lately, and looks like mostly flying so far. But
yeah, I've started to do weather videos because people love the weather over here. We're in the UK. We're weather nuts. We're a bit fanatical about the weather in the UK.
Yeah, Nona says something about the hook. Yeah, Nona's got you shouldn't change your thing. You got it set up perfectly there. A little kind of an intro, and then the curtain opens, and then there's the video.
Yeah,
that's great.
For everybody, it's going to be different. How they personally want to view their own videos, and if it's working.
Well, I've been cleaning up my laptop, so I've deleted a lot of stuff off it because the thing was freezing up, and I've actually deleted my intro, so I have to make a new one.
Yeah.
But I get my new laptop tomorrow, so my new laptop's only going to be used for my editing for YouTube, and I'm going to send this one away. I'm using now to get fixed, and I'll just use this for live streaming and basic YouTube stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
But my new laptop's just going to be for editing and stuff like that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's cost me 600 quid to get a new laptop, though.
How much is 600 quid?
600 pounds? I don't know what that is in dollars. What, about $700?
Okay, I thought the UK was like 1.5 or something, or maybe it's 1.2. It used to
About
be double.
$550 or something.
Yeah.
I think euros are double from Canadian.
So
Thank God we don't have euros.
Yeah.
I always remember this quote from Alfred Hitchcock that I'll share, and then I'll probably have to jump off here for the day, guys. This quote from Alfred Hitchcock, great filmmaker. If you haven't watched, I'm sure you all know who he is.
Yes.
Watch him every night.
Yeah, when you open for your movie or for your YouTube video, what he says. Now he's not talking about a YouTube video, but it could be applied.
Mm.
You start with the earthquake, which is your hook or whatever big thing that is drawn the view that made them click on the thumbnail, because it really all starts with your thumbnail. But once you get that click and you win that click, you want to have that earthquake in the beginning to get their attention. And then in his movies, things always get progressively worse. So he starts with the earthquake and then it escalates. But you get kind of the idea. You want to start with something like the hook. I always remember that quote from him, because it's like, hey, you need to start going big right off the bat.
Start with the earthquake.
Mm-hmm. So just start with the earthquake.
Makes sense.
Wow, yeah, that makes sense.
So,
And then get shakier from there.
yeah. All right, guys. It was good chatting with y'all. Thanks for having me on your panel, Wayne. I got to jump off here.
Yeah,
Later,
thanks for
Marshall.
coming. Thanks for coming, Marshall.
See y'all. Nice to see you, Ron. Nice
We'll
to
talk
meet you.
again about the raid.
Yes, we will.
Okay.
And we'll see you probably Wednesday, if not before then.
Yep,
With
for
Gino.
sure.
With Gino.
Y'all take care. See you, Nana
Okay.
Grace.
All right.
I'm gonna drop down too, but I'm gonna be in the background for as long as you're on here. So
Well, let me see. I've been on for an hour and 45. I don't know. I mean, if we could shut it down, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I don't see why not. We could all pack it in. I think Runny wants to watch TV or something. It's getting late there.
I'll have to go down and see if my wife's okay.
All right. Yeah, and I just want to thank everybody for popping in. I know I'm a humble beginner, but man, it's nice when you're streaming and there's actually somebody out there that's listening instead of zero. When I started, there was nobody there. I still talk though. So
we've got a flourishing little community going here on your channel. So we'll just
we'll get there. Don't you worry.
keep going, and I see you got a few more subs now, and you'll get over 1,000, and maybe we'll have to find somebody to raid your channel a couple of times and see what happens.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Channel, Wayne, and your live stream's really good.
Well, as long as the quality is not so bad,
No,
you don't want to
quality's
be.
good.
You don't want to pop out. That's why I'm using StreamYard now, but I think my next stream will be like I want to do 2 a week. So what I'm trying to do is Marshall and maybe even Ron or Ronald, whoever wants to join in. We call it a raid, where we go from one to the other to the other to the other. We all pop over. That's kind of cool. I like that. Now you don't want to make those too long. Who wants to sit in front of the computer for 4 or 5 hours? So you get a few of us. We go half an hour each, or whatever, maybe an hour each, or do whatever you want to do, and pop into the next one. I think that would be a cool way to go.
Yep, just giving it time and time and regularity. So
Yeah. So Ronnie Brown. Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna pack it in too. It's been a real treat, and thanks everybody again, because this is great to have a wonderful online family. This is perfect. Better family online than I do in real life.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's probably true for a lot of people. Me, I'm just separated from my extended family and my dad. My mom passed away, and brothers are scattered. My two brothers are scattered around, but
Yeah.
so I'm kind of out here on a limb by myself, and it's nice to have a community to pop into and hang out with for a little while. So
Yeah, and the more you do of these, the more you find online. There's all of a sudden, wow, there's like 10 of them I got to go see every now and again. I can't spend all my time there, but wow, things get built up pretty fast.
yeah.
Well, I'll go, but I can't turn myself off because my laptop's just frozen.
Oh, okay. I can turn you off if you want me to.
Yeah, turn me off.
Yeah. All
Let me
right,
just
Ronnie.
see.
We'll see you next time.
Okay, everybody.
Kick from studio. I guess that's it. Okay, thanks, Ronnie.
Bye.
Take care over there.
Bye.
There we go.
Wayne.
I kicked him.
Yeah, he's having a little trouble with his laptop.
Doesn't want to touch the computer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Ron. I am going to
All
go
right.
too, and if I see you online or if you see me, just pop in, say hi.
Yeah, well, I saw you last night on what was it? Was it Van Vita and
Oh,
Gina?
that's what we did. We popped in from one to the other there.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
I was riding, I
she
was
was
riding
drinking
that
a little
train.
bit too much there, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I was riding that train last night, and I was on for 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, I was too, and I had to go because I was on 2 before that. So I think I
Yeah,
started on Gina's.
yeah, I don't, I don't hardly do anything else on Saturday night, so that's pretty fun.
Yeah, yeah. So what we were thinking about, anyways, maybe I don't know. I like to put out a video on Thursday, and I like to put one out on Sunday. But I want to switch Sundays at noon, so I might switch that to some other time, and then a Thursday stream. And Marshall said, yeah, he'll join in, so maybe we'll make something happen on Thursdays.
Well, I'm sitting here most of the time. I work right here, so I'm usually right by my computer. So when I see when you send out a notification, I usually see it because I'm usually right here. And if I'm not messing with the computer, I'm sitting here watching TV. So
Yeah, mostly like me. I'm retired, nothing else to do, so might as well put my time in.
yeah, I'm like I said, I'm riding out my situation in the sticks and bricks, and then there'll be a whole lot more for me after after I get on the road.
Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just
nice to
trying to.
see you putting the
I'm
videos
just
out.
trying to find a way into the YouTube thing leading up to that point, because I mean I'd rather spend 6 months building a channel and have it exist when that time comes. So I'll be
Yeah,
doing the whole transition thing, all the things you got to do to transition, and I'll probably be covering what we were talking about earlier with the address. What do you do about an official address and all that, residence, and
Oh, I know.
but we'll
There's
see
so
how it
much.
goes. I saw your video the other day, your drone footage. That was awesome. I gave you a thumbs up there, and look forward
Yeah.
to.
All right, Ron. I'm going to head her. I guess I should have something to eat. So.
All right, Wayne. We'll see you next time.
Okay. All right, and Ronnie Brown, thank you very much. Okay, we'll catch you guys later, and thanks everybody.